Pantone, a company that decides what the color of the year is, has decided what the color of 2014 will be. It is actually a pinky purple tone known as Radiant Orchid. It's kind of similar to my sweater, except a little lighter.
You're so in.
And I didn't even realize I was in. I bought this sweater like 3 years ago.
But full well knowing, 3 years from now, hello, Radiant Orchid.
I'm a real fashionista. Now, last year the color was emerald, and the year before that it was tangerine tango. Okay, but this year it is Radiant Orchid, and the way that they come up with this color is they actually have like advisors, they do focus groups, they talk to people, and it turns out.
Is anybody else amused that they're in a conference room? They're like, "What do you think? What do you think? I'm going to vote black." Like, oh,
has
like how Reeve
blue?
goes. And then they're like, oh, how about citrus mitris? I don't know. Like,
are we overlooking chartreuse again?
I mean, where do they even come up? Are these even real colors?
No, these are,
or do they make them up like tangerine tango?
So my favorite thing about cosmetics is very rarely do you get real color names. Like, you don't see red or pink, or you always have like these creative names. So like I think about my own lipsticks, right? The colors that I like. So I use this color called Plumful a lot by MAC. I mean, that's just what they named it, right? And another one is Brave. I'm wearing Brave right now. I'm feeling brave today. Another one is Politely Pink.
Okay, well that's a little, more polite. Right. Well, when I read the article, pink is very hot now. Pink is hot, purple is hot. That's why they went with a color that was like a little bit of a mix, but a little bit more vibrant.
Let me give you their reasoning. This is so. I can't believe people do this for a living. Pantone executives say that's because it is nuanced and bold. The colors suggest creativity and ingenuity, which may appeal to fashion-minded, tech-savvy customers in their 20s and 30s. The hue also offers a sharp contrast with emerald, Pantone's color of 2013.
Do they understand that this is a corporation that's decided we're going to make a profit off of you by getting you jackasses to wear a different color every single year? And if you wore Tangerine Tango this year, you still got Tangerine Tango in your closet? Silly you.
So every once in a while, you like to come down hard on the fashion industry, and I disagree with you a lot of times because I love fashion, but I'm not one of these purists who has to wear the color of the year. I don't shop designer brands. I just wear whatever I think looks good, right? But this guy, the fashion director for Neiman Marcus, makes me agree with Cenk tenfold, okay? He says the following: women who follow fashion want to be wearing the color of the moment. Truly, pink is the color.
Pink has never been popular before.
Go away!
By the way, they're not even trying anymore. In that initial description of why it was popular, they said it was nuanced and bold. Is it nuanced or is it bold? It's a sharp contrast to last year's. Was it not a sharp contrast last year?
Emerald sounds
Would you look like an idiot last year wearing it?
Yeah,
my wife
sounds like a bold color.
My
to
wife
me.
just texted me. She said, "I'm wearing Pantel's Pussy Pink."
How very
polite.
bold.
It's not polite though.
But also nuanced. It sounds like an Ali G skit.
I know, it does.
It's fucking
So if I'm wearing
ridiculous.
the Pantel Pussy Pink, now, what are you going to come in with on top of that? Are you going to get like a beaverish brown?
We have stumbled into a pool. Like I'm picturing a little.
What color is that pool?
Of course, it's vibrant pink with nuanced purple.
Yes.
And it's a pool of capitalism.
Oh yeah.
And we're swimming in it. Like you gotta even colors have tremendous value now. They have dollar signs, and you got to do every shade so you can milk every cent out of the American and worldwide customers. And so like you jump in it, and you're like, oh, okay, good. Well, Tangerine Tango, I wouldn't be caught dead in that bullshit. Emerald.
That was 2 years ago.
Emerald,
So 2013.
Who didn't get the memo? Sorry, right? And it's just opulence.
And the crazy thing is, there are companies that have appliances, for instance, that advise with this company to figure out what color their appliances should be that year.
They should be black, by the way.
Yeah.
That's what color every appliance should be.
And they have these focus groups where they ask, kitchen appliances generally last about 3 years, right? So they'll sit down with these people in a focus group and they'll say, okay, can you imagine yourself with a Radiant Orchid coffee maker for 3 years? Would you get tired of it? And these people say, no, it looks pretty cool. I'd want a radiant orchid coffee maker in my kitchen.
Really?
That blows me away.
That blows me
and
away.
by the way, I have another theory on this, which is that they pick outrageous colors that they know you're going to get sick of in a year and a half.
Because they have to come
So
up with
then you
more
got to
colors.
change it, because if you've got a microwave that's like screaming, 2013, and we're in 2015, and it's such a
Yeah.
weird gaudy
Yeah.
color anyway, well, you got to get a new appliance, isn't it?
Yeah, but they're already starting to move away from the stainless steel appliances, right?
Yeah, well, stainless steel was so 2011.
Oh.
But I like stainless steel.
Me too.
Of
Or like I
course,
said,
because that makes sense.
Yeah.
We're normal human beings, of course.